Hello, this is the Mystic Writer, and welcome to another episode of CoasterFaQs Reacts, a series where we look at upcoming roller coasters, rides, and attractions. Now, for this episode, we are looking at Stunt Pilot, a new RMC Raptor going to Silverwood Theme Park in 2021. Now, RMC Raptors are an really interesting relatively new model that has been popping up in the last few years. Basically, as a single rail coaster. Now, other amusement parks, other manufacturers have made single rails, but nothing like Raptors. Raptors are just insane. And from what I can tell, this is going to be a clone of Railblazer, I believe it is. And the stats do reflect that as well. Having a length of 1,800 foot, 1,800 foot, having a height of 113 foot, drop of 100 foot at 90 degree descent, 3 inversions, top speed of 52 miles an hour. And in terms of those elements, some of those inversions, it has a dive loop, cutback, corkscrew, outer bank, and corkscrew, as well as featuring an outer bank turn. Now, once again, I'm pretty sure this is just a clone of Railblazer, but let's just see what how it looks in the video. Now, the video, let's get into the video. The video is from Silverwood Theme Park's website directly, and on that note, here we go.
Before the roller coasters and water slides dominated the skies of Silverwood, there was a train, a small village, and planes. As visitors sat on the Main Street lawn, they would watch vintage airplanes loop through the air and perform death-defying maneuvers at breakneck speeds. For 8 years, Silverwood was the only theme park in the world to feature daily air shows for its guests. However, due to some close calls and a tragic air show crash in Spokane, we decided to ground the Silverwood Air Show in 1996. But in 2021, the spirit of those shows will return in the form of a new stunt plane-themed roller coaster. Jump into the cockpit of a Pitts Special biplane as this single rail coaster climbs over 105 feet into the sky and dives towards the earth below. Experience hairpin turns, aerobatic maneuvers, and 3 inversions as the coaster speeds through heart-stopping obstacles before returning back to the hangar. Get ready to hold on tight and take flight on Stunt Pilot, opening summer 2021.
Okay. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be a clone of. It's just going to be a clone of Railblazer. At least I'm pretty sure it's Railblazer. Is the one that is themed to. There are 2 RMC Raptors that look nearly identical. They're already out. Railblazer and Wonder Woman Golden Lasso, and the only difference between them is it is their layout. I'm pretty sure this is the Railblazer clone of the Railblazer version, and I apologize about saying that there's 5 inversions on this one. There's only 3, and it does look like it, and again, just if you look at the layout, it definitely looks like it's an exact clone of Railblazer. So, and from what I understand from the videos I've watched on Railblazer, it definitely is a very interesting and fat and intense roller coaster. So, this is probably I had to say at this point, is the best roller coaster for 2021. Now, as I mentioned in my disclaimer video, I'm not counting any coasters that were initially planned for 2022 and are now scheduled to open in 2021 for my rankings for the coaster for Reacts, and I'm not going to be counting them in my rankings as well for the 2021 new coasters for 2021. But from what I can tell, on that note, I am saying that this thing probably is going to be the best new coaster for 2021. And maybe the best new attraction. It's definitely interesting, to say the least. I mean, even though it's a clone, it's a good clone. Let's just leave it to that. And on that note, this is the Mystic Writer, and I'll see you next time.